Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 83 of our All the Mod 6 to the Sky Let's Play series. Where today we are continuing on working towards our Philosopher's Fuel. So, our crusher put some work in, and we ended up getting 60 of the nitrate dust. So we have that going for us. And then, almost made it. And then I have our jumbo smelter working on getting us potassium dust. I swear, those things are driving me nuts. So anyway, that's working our potassium dust, but we need a lot of carrots for this. Like, I keep filling this thing up, and I mean, it works, but goodness gracious, a lot of carrots. Our plutonium is doing good. It finished, and our polonium is currently working. So if we pop back over, oh, I got more carrots. If we pop back over to our nuclear area, we should see this guy is going to start backstuffing on plutonium. So what we can actually do is get a lever, stick it onto this bad boy, and bam. Should shut him off, right? Right? Theoretically? Yes. So now all of our nuclear waste is going over here for our polonium production, so we should be able to produce polonium even faster now. I think that sounds good. So, yeah. And then that'll get us our polonium, and then we can work on our SPS casings. In the interim, we'll continue working towards our Philosopher's Fuel. So, end of last episode, we needed to get a sulfuric acid bucket, which is going to require us to get a decondensator. A condensation machine? Rotary condensator. Yeah, this thing. So let's go ahead and grab one of these. Bam. And we're going to just pop real quick into our fissile fuel area. You are sulfuric acid, yes. We're going to pop you down. You are going to input on the right. And you are just going to very temporarily output to the left. Be done with that. And you ran out of power. I'm like, why aren't you working anymore? Get a point. I hope I can pick up a bucket from this. I don't even know. And instead of upgrading you, let's just tick accelerate you. Okay. Give me a bucket. There we go. Bucket of sulfuric acid. Done. Go away. You can go into the system. Flux point can get reset. Don't know where that glass came from. And that takes care of the bucket of sulfuric acid. And we're working on the potassium nitrate. So next we have a bucket of napalm. Napalm is made, let's grab napalm. That is made in a mixer with aluminum dust and gasoline. And gasoline is going to come from Pneumaticraft or Immersive Petroleum. So we got a couple things that we need to work on, which is gasoline. In order to get into gasoline, we have to set up a couple things from Immersive Engineering, because for Pneumaticraft repressurized, we need to input in a refinery controller, we need oil, crude oil. There are three different types of crude oil. So we have immersive, we have thermal, and we have Pneumaticraft. Pneumaticraft comes from a laser drill. So just a laser drill set up in a desert, ocean, and yeah, we can let that run and do its thing, or we can buy it for emeralds at a bucket of pop. Honestly, that may be the way to go. It might be 10 millibuckets gets us some of each of this. We could get like 100 buckets of oil with an Amadron tablet. I mean, we have the emeralds now. We don't need to be saving 222,000 emeralds. Normally, the way that you would want to go about this is in Immersive Engineering, there is the pump jack. It's a pump jack, just like you see if you live in an area that's oil rich, California, Texas, anywhere like that where they have oil, you'll see these pump jacks, and they, pump oil. Kind of looks familiar, doesn't it? Yeah. pumps oil for you. Um, so we could use that to get our oil from the world, and it generates it from the void and everything. Or we could use the fluid lasers from Immersive Engineering, or I'm sorry, Industrial Foregoing. Or we could just go Pneumatic Craft and get the Amadron tablet. And yeah, what are you? GPS tool. Okay, no, never mind. In order to do this, we have to get plastic from Pneumatic Craft, which requires us to get LPG. We have to have LPG and coal or biodiesel and charcoal. Okay, I swear. Stop. Leave me alone. So that's kind of sort of out of the loop. I don't think this GPS is this GPS tool normally a part of this crafting recipe. I'm not 100% sure. But it is now. So yeah, all right. So we're not doing that. So we will get into the immersive engineering aspect. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So for the pump jack, we're going to need all of this stuff. So screenshot, grab it. Let's make the stuff. Screenshot folder. Bam. Okay. So let's go request all of this stuff. Steel scaffolding. We have 2. We need 9 more. Light engineering blocks. Just 2. Treated wood fence, 6. Now we made some treated wood prior to this. Luckily, it's still available. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's you. We just need to make some sticks. Hopefully we have enough of this stuff. Why am I not remembering any of my recipes? We need 6 of these. Okay. So that's that. Redstone engineering blocks. We need 1. Scaffolding. We need blocks of steel. Why is there no just block of steel? Steel. Craft me some steel real quick. Yeah, why is there no block of steel? Steel block, maybe, is what it's called. Steel block? Yes, but hopefully that works. We need 2 of these. Steel sheet metal. Never taught the system how to make that. Okay. We need 4 steel sheet metal. So we're going to have to teach this. And then steel plates is this. Okay. And then fluid pipes. She never taught it how to make that. And I realize now we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves with this, by the way. And I'm sure you guys out there are letting me know that. But that's okay. We need to know all this stuff anyway. Heavy engineering block is this stuff. Oh, goodness. We just need to learn this. Okay. So that's all of you. So let me go ahead and get all this stuff. So where did we end up? The heavy engineering block. We need 2 of those. Steel sheet metal. We need 4 of those. And fluid pipes is 4. And heavy engineering is 2. Okay, that should be everything we need. However, we got to find oil. In order to find oil, we need a. Where is the thingy? There's a thing that we can use to find oil. Mining drill. No. Overview and resources. There is a thing that we have to use to find the oil. What is that thing called? There are a lot of things. Core sample drill. Well, look at there. Looky there. We need more steel fences. What I'm going to do real quick is put all this stuff in here because I don't want it to use any of that. Core sample. Okay. So the core sample drill we have to take around our area, and let's hope maybe that this area has some oil so we can kind of keep all of our immersive stuff in the same zone. So we have to take this, we have to give it power, I believe, and maybe a redstone lever. Or a redstone signal lever. Oh no, just right click it. Okay, don't even need the lever. Just kick it on. And what's going to happen is it's going to do its thing. It's taking a sample of the world below it, and it should spit out a core sample, which tells us what's in here. No fluid reservoir, no mineral, overworld sample taken at 529. If we take this, we can place it on the ground so we can see. And so basically what we have to do is go through and find oil. Where that fluid reservoir says, we need to find oil. The best way to do so is check different chunks because it's all chunk based. So if we put this over here, we give it power and we give it a right click, we can see what this chunk has. And maybe we'll get lucky and we got oil in here. If not, what I'll do is cut real quick and we'll find where we have some oil. Give me the sample. There's a lava reservoir below here, but not what we want. So yeah, let me just keep exploring this area and we will see when we can find some oil. Okay, as you can see here, crude oil reservoir over here. I didn't go too terribly far. We did this chunk, which we're going to get rid of these samples now. This one over here. We saw these ones happen live. And that was about it. Also this one. Yeah. And that was our core sampling experience. So it wasn't actually too bad. Could have been way worse. We could have had to do all of the chunks in this area. And even then they may not have worked. But it worked. We have a crude oil reservoir in this chunk here. So what we need to do is, I swear. We're going to go peaceful just for this. It's not like we can die anyway. Like almost legit debating it just because of that. Inside of this chunk, though, we have the thing. You know what I'm talking about. The words I'm trying to say that I cannot get out. So what we need to do is get all of our stuff for our pump jack out and go ahead and build this bad boy. So let's get our Akashic Tome, and we need to go back to oil processing pump jack. So let's stop this, and we're going to go with level 1. No, stop. Don't play. How come hitting play doesn't do anything? Okay. Oh, you can rotate this. That's nice. So basically what we're going to do is set up. Okay, the rotation's weird. I messed this up pretty bad. Can we go back? Nope. It's very weird rotation. I can't tell what's causing it to turn. Oh no. I want this back end to come back up to the top. Oh my goodness. I broke the book, guys. Anyway, so I guess we're going to have to tilt our heads and try this. So we have 2 scaffolding and a light engineering block. So let's try and set this up relatively smart. 2 scaffolding, light engineering block. 3, 3. Done. 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 Yeah, we're not going to get mobs farming. We really don't need it anymore. It's fine. It's fine. And then another one. And then fluid pipes. Bam. Something like that. And then 2 steel scaffolding. And then a singular steel scaffolding. Okay, so that's layer 1. Layer 2 is the other engineering block. And then the redstone block, which I don't think I have. Okay. And then the heavy engineering block, and that's the one you want to hit. The one in red is the one you want to hit with your hammer, right? 2 treated wood fence. I'm gonna go onto the pipes. Onto the pipes. Okay. And then next layer is the other heavy engineering block here. And then 2 fence. And then it looks like this is floating, but it's not. Okay, so we have the 4 sheet metal, 2 more fences, the 4 steel sheet metal, and then the steel block. Where did that go? That's still in here. And it's 2 steel blocks? Yes. Here and here. So then if we hit this guy with our engineer's hammer, bam, pump jack created. So then what we need to do is give him power. Where is your power input? Here. You are the output network and you are pump jack. Do you need a redstone signal? Or do you need somewhere to put your fluids? That's probably what it is. You need somewhere to put the fluid. So what we can do is get a quantum entangler. Set this guy up. Where's my configuration card? Let's reset you. You are going to be crude oil input create, and it is going to be the back is an input, and there we go. It's now working, and we're getting crude oil. Look at that, right into the system. So then we can go over to our guy over here, storage and automations. We can get a black hole tank. Do we have a simple? Maybe. Give me the black hole tank. Hurry up. While we're doing that, we can get a external storage. I have a feeling that crafting is waiting on something that is stuck. This is still going, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, now it's making glass. Well, at least it's finished the silicon. It's working on the glass now. But yeah, our nether bricks are stuck in the queue. Yeah, it's in here. How many episodes has it been since we started making this? Nether bricks, come on out and go into there. So then we will just go over here, cancel this craft, and then ask for it again. Also, you are probably going to fail as well. Just Just cancel it all. Um, black hole tank. So now you should be okay. Yes, you're processing, and the black hole tank is made. So now we can go into here and black hole tank, grab that. We're not going to have access to the external storage just yet, but that's okay. What are you? Creosote oil. Not crude oil, though. It's creosote. So that can go there. And wait, why do you have latex in you? Why did you get latex in you? You're not even touching latex. I literally just made you. Oh, you're the pity. No wonder. I'm like, what the heck? That can go there. And then we can get our quantum entangler. I thought I had it crafted. Oh, that's probably going to fail to craft. Um, Polonium, how you doing? 217. SPS casings. We need 60 of you. We're missing 23. Oh, and the HDPE pellets. I needed to bump that up. Quantum entangler, are you available though? You are our crude oil input, and you are fluids. You auto eject. Bam. Look at that. Look at all that oil we got. 60 buckets already. And it's just going to keep going, which is fantastic. Okay, so that was that. What was the other thing that I just thought about that I had to go do? The HDPE pellets. We need to make sure that can make more. So that is in the fissile fuel area. And we're going to set this to 1024. Sure. Keep going. Make me a bunch of pellets. Okay, so that is all of that. We got a lot of projects working all at the same time here, and it's getting kind of hard to keep track. Let's try and see if we can't get this potassium made. The potassium nitrate. This is going to create 2, so it's going to create 36. Which still isn't enough, is it? Yeah, because this is going to... Nope. Carrots. Give me the carrots. It's enough of the nitrate, but it's not enough of the potassium. Don't bananas have potassium? Wouldn't you think you could use fruit? Bananas have potassium. That's what they say to eat. If you need potassium, is eat a banana. Okay, so that's going to continue doing its thing. Pump Jack's doing his thing. He's working well for us. And you are working on all of this stuff. Yeah, there's 1 ingot right there. Goodness gracious. That's going to get us another 3 ingots, it looks like, out of 5. So 4 more ingots to go. We're getting there. And then that will get us we're getting the oil for us to now be able to process with pneumaticraft. Okay, so now we have crude oil, right? Crude oil in the system. Now we can process this. This goes into our refinery controller or distillation tower. But you can't make LPG, so you don't really help me much. We need to do it in here so we can get LPG. Because we need a bucket of LPG. So we need a refinery controller from Pneumaticraft with 1, 2, 3, 4 refinery outputs. I did this in Enigmatica 6, but I have to remember how all of this works. So we need to do a couple things. First off, we need to sleep. And then we got to blow some stuff up. Are you ready for this? This is probably the best part of Pneumaticraft is blowing things up. Let's go find our... do you have a compact machine available to us? I do. Let's pop into this guy. Let's get some iron. A couple stacks of iron. Let's get some TNT. And we're going to go ahead and place the TNT down. We're going to drop all the iron. I need to turn off my ring or my magnet. Okay. You are off. All of the iron is going to get thrown out. And then I guess a button. That'll work. We're going to blow up the iron. Ta-da. Now we did lose some of it, but we have compressed iron ingots, which is what we need to get started in Pneumaticraft, because that is the base recipe for it. Pneumaticraft does have a book, and I am going to want to look at it if I can find where it's at, because I've only ever played with Pneumaticraft once, so we're going to want to have the PNCR manual available to us to reference. And normally it would have been in our Akashic Tome, but I accidentally... I didn't accidentally. It was intentional. I threw my Akashic Tome into my... wait, reset. I want my Akashic Tome reset. There we go. I threw it into the Botania portal, thinking that I needed to get the Botania book upgraded, and it just didn't work. It ate my book and didn't do any of the stuff that I wanted it to. So yeah, getting started. We have to do a bunch of stuff like make pressure tubes, reinforced stone. We need to teach the system how to do all of this stuff. We'll see if we have to actually set up a crafting thing for this, but we'll find out. So at Pneumaticraft, pressurized stone or reinforced stone, my bad, is that, but I wanted to teach it. And then there is pressure tubes. And that's you. And then what else did you say I should have? And build a pressure chamber. Yeah, we're probably going to end up needing to do that. Because these distilleries, refinery, just require stone slabs. And the controller... none of you are... yeah, that's fine. There is a refinery controller and 4 of these guys. And 2, 3. I don't know why it's using random colors of glass, but whatever. 4. So that is those with some pressure tubes and a... I mean, we have a lot of other stuff that we're going to need to get to go along with this. We need to be able to generate pressure, which is a air compressor. But we could use a base air compressor. Like, that's not going to be too hard. Maybe a couple of them. Yeah, you know what? Let's see how little Pneumaticraft we can dive into to get this done. I think that's a nice challenge. Do we need to build a pressure chamber? I don't know. This runs off of coal or charcoal. Yeah, so this will run off of coal and charcoal. We're going to need the plates, the shielding. Is that what it's called? At Pneumaticraft. It's the, or we could just use blocks. Like, we don't even need to do that. But is that it? Thermal lagging? Yeah. What are you? You're easy to make. We can make you. The only other thing that we would probably need from Pneumaticraft is the processor thingies. These things. And you also don't require anything fancy. Okay. All right, I'm going to teach the system how to make these things. And then, yeah, we'll come back next episode and dive into Pneumaticraft and see if we can't get this stuff kicked off and get our LPG bucket and our bucket of napalm. Like, we really don't need much to get either of these. So yeah. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.